I have just had a conversation with somebody about rejection, and this person, because of a number of experiences in their lives, believes that they are worthy of rejection. And so I wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about what that looks like, what that feels like, and then give you a really practical tool that you can do to start to undo the belief system that takes root. My name is Dianne. I am a clinical psychologist. If you're new here, welcome. Feel free to leave a comment, introduce yourself, and don't forget to subscribe. So rejection is like a tree. It gets planted as a seed. Usually it happens at a really young age where somebody might say something to us. Usually it can be a parent, and it's a seed that falls. And sometimes what happens is that the seed takes root and the roots grow. And over time, we collect more feedback from other people and the tree grows and grows. And eventually, sometimes rejection can feel so prominent that it's like a tree that clouds your view, where you can't see anything beyond the tree. All you see is this tree, solid tree trunk of rejection. And it then becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because if we believe that we are worthy of rejection, we act as if people are going to reject us. I struggled with this for many, many years in my younger years, and I would hold back. I would avoid talking to people. I would not make eye contact. I was so uncomfortable in my skin because I believed, not consciously, it was very much an unconscious belief system, that people were going to reject me, that if I showed people who I was, then they wouldn't like me and they would reject me and they would push me away. And so it becomes this perpetual self-fulfilling prophecy. And if you are watching this and this resonates with you, then I want to tell you something really simple. You are not worthy of rejection. Even when people don't see your value, when people don't see your worth, you are worthy. You are worthy of love and belonging. You as a unique individual have something to give, something to offer other people, something to give the world. You are not worthy of rejection. So this conversation I was having earlier with this person, we talked about this idea of rejection taking root and then filtering everything that we do, everything that is said to us, every behavior that somebody else has, everything that we do is filtered through this lens where we believe that we are worthy of rejection. So we had this conversation. What would it take? What would it look like to come in and chop down the tree that is rooted in rejection, so that you can see things more clearly, so that you can show up in a different way in your life, in your relationships, in everything? And there is one simple activity that I want to give you today is, back in the day when a punishment at school would be you had to write out the same sentence repeatedly when you were held in during break. Maybe I've got this idea from the movies, but there would be a sentence linked to the thing that you had done wrong. So for example, I will not cut my friend's hair during class. I will not cut my friend's hair during class. I want you to go and repeat, go and practice this. Every day, I want you to say the words, not think it in your head, say the words out loud. I am not worthy of rejection. Because there is something about our words, there is something about hearing words repeatedly that starts to shape our belief system. And if we can shift what we believe about ourselves, if we can take you from believing wholeheartedly that you are worthy of rejection and holding back in everything that you do in life, and we can shift you to believing that perhaps something else could be true. Perhaps you could be worthy. It's a really big leap to make. So go and do a social experiment with this every single day. Go and repeat to yourself, I am not worthy of rejection. And you might need to say this out loud 1,000 times before you start to believe it. But we want to plant a seed in the same way that a seed was planted where you started to believe that you were worthy of rejection, and then every interaction that you had reinforced that, watered it, made the tree grow. We want to plant a different seed, that you are worthy. That you are worthy of love, that you are worthy of acceptance, that you are worthy of belonging. But we can't do that until you start to say the words, until you start to hear the words. And you might have to just play this on repeat, repetition. If you hear something enough time, it will plant a seed, the seed will start to grow. And what we water the most is the thing that grows the most. So go and practice, write it down, make it your mobile screensaver, do what you need to do to remind yourself of this concept and say it out loud every day. I am not worthy of rejection. I am not worthy of rejection. And over time, go and see if something shifts. Come back and let me know in the comments how you get on with this. And let me know when something shifts. I look really forward to hearing that feedback and hearing those stories. If this was helpful, drop me a comment, let me know, and feel free to share it with anybody that you think it might be useful for.